Prepare to question reality. We're diving into the 5 most surreal landscapes on Earth, places so bizarre and beautiful you'll swear they're from another planet. Get ready to witness nature's most unbelievable art. Our planet holds secrets that defy imagination, hidden corners where geology becomes art and reality becomes fantasy. Our journey into the surreal begins in a place that feels like another planet. We start with Bolivia's Salar de Uyuni, the world's largest salt flat. Sprawling across more than 10,000 square kilometers of the high-altitude Altiplano, this is a landscape of staggering scale and minimalist beauty. Formed from the evaporated remnants of a vast prehistoric lake, its existence is a ghost story written on the Earth itself, a memory of water that vanished tens of thousands of years ago. For much of the year, the Salar is a blindingly white desert of salt. The ground cracks into a mesmerizing mosaic of hexagonal tiles that stretch to an impossibly distant horizon, a stark canvas under the fierce Andean sun. It's a quiet, desolate beauty, a testament to the power of time and geology. But it is during the rainy season, from December to April, that the Salar undergoes its most profound and famous transformation. A thin, placid layer of rainwater with nowhere to drain on the salt-saturated ground submerges the flat. Because of the extreme flatness of the Salar, this shallow water becomes perfectly still, creating the world's largest natural mirror. Local Aymara legend offers a more poetic origin, telling of the mountain goddess Tunapa, whose tears of sorrow for a lost love flooded the plains, creating this salty expanse. Whether by geology or heartbreak, the result is breathtaking. To stand here is to experience a profound sense of disorientation and wonder. The horizon line vanishes completely, and the sky exists both above and below you. You are suspended in an infinite blue and white void, walking on clouds, with the constellations of the night sky reflected perfectly at your feet. It's a playground for perception, where photographers create impossible images, toying with distance and scale in a world without visual cues. Yet, this seemingly barren landscape pulses with surprising life. It is a critical breeding ground for several species of flamingos, including the rare James's flamingo. These elegant birds paint strokes of pink against the blue and white canvas, feasting on the brine shrimp that thrive in the shallow, hypersaline water, a vibrant reminder of nature's incredible adaptability. Dotted across this immense white sea are peculiar islands like Isla Incahuasi. These are the fossilized peaks of ancient volcanoes, now covered in towering, centuries-old cacti, some reaching over 10 meters high. They stand as silent, spiny sentinels in a sea of salt, adding another layer of surrealism to the scene. Beneath this ethereal surface lies another of the Salar's secrets, the world's largest reserve of lithium. This white gold is essential for the batteries that power our modern world, from smartphones to electric cars. It creates a fascinating paradox, a timeless, otherworldly landscape that holds a key to our technological future. The challenge lies in balancing the needs of industry with the preservation of this fragile and unique ecosystem. Salar de Uyuni is more than just a place. It's a sensory experience, a geological marvel, a cradle of life, and a vital resource. It is a place where the boundary between earth and sky not only blurs but simply ceases to exist, leaving you floating in the heart of infinity. Next, Yellowstone's grand prismatic spring, nature's own rainbow. Heat-loving bacteria create these impossible rings of color, each temperature zone hosting different microscopic artists. It's like stepping into a living painting that nature updates every season. Third, we journey to a place that seems torn from the pages of a science fiction novel, Yemen's Socotra Island, evolution's secret laboratory. Drifting in the Arabian Sea, this remote archipelago is a living museum, a fragment of an ancient world. It broke away from the supercontinent of Gondwana over 30 million years ago, and in its profound isolation, nature began a grand and bizarre experiment. The result is a biodiversity hotspot so unique it feels like a different planet entirely. The most iconic resident of this alien landscape is the magnificent dragon's blood tree, or its dense upturned canopy, shaped like a perfectly formed umbrella, is an evolutionary marvel designed to capture moisture from the highland mists and provide shade to its seedlings, a critical advantage in its arid environment. These trees dot the high plateaus, their strange silhouettes creating a forest unlike any other on Earth, a silent gathering of ancient sentinels. But their true magic lies within. When the bark is cut, the tree weeps a crimson red sap, the source of its name, dragon's blood. For millennia, this precious resin has been sought after by civilizations near and far. It was used by the Romans as a pigment and a powerful medicine mentioned in ancient Greek texts, and was even rumored to be the secret ingredient that gave Stradivarius violins their legendary color and tone. For the indigenous Socotri people, it remains a cure-all, a vital part of their traditional practices for everything from wound healing to dyeing wool. This blood-red resin is the life force of the island, a tangible link between its mythical past and its living present. Yet, the dragon's blood tree is just one of Socotra's many wonders. The island is a veritable gallery of botanical oddities. Here you'll find the comical bottle tree, its grotesquely swollen trunk storing water to survive the long dry seasons, topped with a sparse crown of branches. It is the only species in the entire cucumber family to grow into a tree, a testament to the island's unique evolutionary pressures. Nearby, the Sacotran desert rose pushes its bulbous base out of the rocky soil, erupting in a riot of brilliant pink flowers that defy the harshness of their surroundings. In fact, an astonishing 1/3 of Socotra's 900 plant species are found nowhere else on Earth. This staggering level of endemism is what transforms the island from a simple curiosity into a crucial bastion of global biodiversity. This unique flora evolved in the absence of native mammals, allowing plants to develop forms and strategies seen nowhere else. The island's fauna is equally distinct, a collection of endemic birds, reptiles, and insects that have adapted perfectly to this strange world. The surrounding waters are a kaleidoscope of life, a protected marine sanctuary teeming with coral reefs and a rich diversity of sea creatures. The island's human inhabitants, the Socotri people, have lived in this delicate balance for thousands of years, speaking their own ancient, unwritten language. Socotra is more than just an island. It is a precious, fragile inheritance. It stands as a powerful reminder of our planet's incredible capacity for creation, a living testament to what can happen when a piece of the world is left to dream on its own. Fourth, Arizona's Antelope Canyon, where light becomes sculpture. Flash floods carved these flowing walls over millennia, creating nature's most elegant architecture. As sunlight dances through the narrow opening, the walls transform from orange to purple to gold. Our journey concludes in a landscape that seems borrowed from a dream, Turkey's Pamukkale. Its name translates to Cotton Castle, and the sight of it justifies the legend. From a distance, it appears as a colossal snow-white cliff, a glacier misplaced in the temperate Turkish climate. But as you draw closer, the illusion shifts. This is not ice, but a cascade of petrified waterfalls, a brilliant white fortress of stone that seems to defy the very laws of gravity. It's a geological masterpiece, a surreal canvas painted by nature itself, where terraces of travertine descend a 200-meter-high cliff, visible from miles away. The architect of this wonder is water. For millennia, hot springs, heated deep within the earth, have surfaced here. This isn't just any water, it's a super-saturated solution of calcium carbonate. As this thermal water, at a constant balmy 35 degrees Celsius, flows down the hillside, it interacts with the air. The pressure change causes it to release carbon dioxide, and in a moment of pure geological alchemy, the dissolved calcium carbonate precipitates. It first emerges as a soft, white jelly, a substance known as travertine. Over countless centuries, layer upon layer of this material has been deposited, hardening into the stark white limestone that forms the terraces. The process is slow, patient, and relentless. Each shimmering pool, filled with ethereal turquoise water, is a step in a grand, natural staircase, built molecule by molecule over thousands of years. These pools, cradled in their brilliant white basins, truly do appear to float in mid-air, suspended between the earth and the sky. The allure of these healing waters is not a modern discovery. 2,000 years ago, the Greco-Romans were so captivated by this natural spectacle and the therapeutic properties of its springs that they founded a great city at its summit, Hierapolis, the sacred city. It became one of the most prominent spa destinations in the ancient world. People flocked here from all corners of the Roman Empire, seeking cures for rheumatism, skin diseases, and a host of other ailments. What remains today is a breathtaking testament to its former glory. You can wander through one of the best-preserved ancient theaters in Turkey, its stone seats gazing out over the plains. You can explore the vast necropolis, a city of the dead with over 1,200 tombs and sarcophagi, hinting at the many who came seeking a cure, but found their final resting place. But the most immersive link to the past is the antique pool, often called Cleopatra's Pool. Here you can swim in the same warm, effervescent thermal waters as the Romans did, floating above marble columns and ancient stones toppled into the pool by a 7th century earthquake. It's a surreal experience, bathing not just in mineral-rich water, but in history itself. This place was a sanctuary, a center for healing and relaxation, a tradition that continues to this day as visitors follow in the footsteps of emperors and pilgrims. To protect this fragile wonder, modern visitors tread lightly. The days of hotels on the terraces are gone, replaced by strict conservation rules. You must walk barefoot, feeling the strange textured surface of the wet travertine under your feet. It's a small act of respect for a place that has given so much. As the sun sets, it paints the white stone in hues of gold, pink, and orange, and you understand why Hierapolis was called the Sacred City. It's a place where the power of nature and the ambition of humanity met, creating a landscape of unparalleled beauty and profound history. A fitting finale to our exploration of Earth's most surreal wonders. Which landscape amazed you most? Have you visited any of these surreal wonders? Subscribe for more incredible journeys to Earth's most unbelievable places. Thanks for exploring with us.